Hi everyone, welcome to another craft video. So my family loves the game Scrabble, and I decided I'd like to make a decoration to go in our family room, which is where we often play board games and such, like the game Scrabble. And if you look online or maybe on Pinterest, you'll see that there's a trend going around where you make name tiles or letter tiles in order to spell out family names or maybe some words that have meaning to you, and you make it look like a Scrabble game board. So today I'm going to teach you how to turn simple wooden tiles into Scrabble game pieces so that you can make your own family name tiles. It's really not that difficult of a craft, but you do need to do a little planning ahead in order to, make your tiles correctly. The supplies you're going to need are really quite simple. You have your basic wooden tile, which you can buy at a craft store or order online in bulk for a cheaper price. I also have some pencils, a paint pen. This is a X-Acto knife, so a cutting tool, because I'm also going to use these stencil templates in order to accurately form my letters on each of my tiles. That's the easiest way I find to do it. Now, other people, of course, can use a Cricut machine for vinyl or paper cutouts of the letters. It's really your choice, but I'm going to hand paint mine and use the stencils in order to help me. Now, the first step before I even start this project is a good idea to lay out exactly what I need in terms of the words or letters I want to spell out. And so you can see here, I decided to do my family name because I'm able to share letters and make it look like a Scrabble board. So, in order to plan out my design, I wrote it out on paper first. That way, I can count the number of tiles I will need, as well as the number of letters. And you can see I did a little diagram here. I need 21 tiles total, and I figured out that I need, 1 T, but 3 A's. And these check marks here are for when I was cutting out the stencils, as well as tracing them onto my tiles. I wanted to keep accurate track of each of my letters. Now, I went ahead and worked ahead on my tiles since this is a bit of a time-consuming project. It's not a difficult project, but it may take you a couple of days. It's not something you can do in one evening, unless you have a short amount of tiles to create or, like I said, a Cricut machine that can print the letters for you. So you can see here, I've already prepped the backgrounds of all my tiles. I decided I didn't want to leave them plain wood like a normal Scrabble tile. I wanted to give it a little bit of a funky background. So they're white with black edging, kind of roughed up a little bit. And then I also added some silver dry brushing. So you can see I've got all my letters started. And I'm just using some black acrylic paint, and I'm going to go ahead and paint in the rest of my letters, which is probably the most time-consuming part. So I will go ahead and do that, and then we'll take it from there. So now you can see I have all 21 of my letters traced out and painted. That was probably the most time consuming part, but my tiles are ready to go for the next step, and that is you see very faintly in the corners there of the tiles, I have the numbers on each tile, and those numbers represent the point value in a game of Scrabble. So, you know, a Z is a more difficult letter to use, so it's worth 10 points, and so on. So I have to add that little touch to make them truly look like the game board pieces. And I think I'm going to just use a black paint pen for that. So we'll do that step next. So there they are, the finished tiles and the finished product, all laid out with the names crisscrossed like a crossword puzzle or a Scrabble game. Now you can decide if you want to put some kind of support along the back of the tiles to connect them all to each other, or you can use command strips to hang them on the wall individually. Really, it's totally up to you. I haven't decided quite yet what I'm going to do, but I hope you like this fun little project. It's quite simple. If you're interested, I do have the templates for a 5-inch tile or a 4-inch tile, the stencils for each letter, and we can get you a copy of that if you'd like. Just go ahead and contact the library. Otherwise, feel free to check out all those different resources online. Pinterest for sure has a lot of different Scrabble tile ideas, but be creative and go ahead and make your own. And don't forget, if you're interested in other crafty projects or decor ideas, Creative Bug is a resource we have on our website, and you can always check that out. It's free to use with your library card, and they have some pretty great classes. So thanks again for joining me today and checking out this video. I hope you all are well and happy and that you're being creative, and we'll see you next time. Bye!